Mrs. Johnson, board members, Dr. Wise, Mr. Garside, thank you for allowing me to speak to the education options for college and career readiness. What I'm going to do is go through some slides and really start out with before you get into the career field, before you get into college, we have to make sure you get through high school and have the opportunities you need to be successful. So we're going to really start here with talking about one of the options students have is college development algebra. And this course is for students who tested in a college placement test in remediation. Instead of having to pay at a college to take a non-credit bearing course, we provide that course here at no cost for them. Where they end up in this course is where they pick up at college. So really the thought is they get it through here at no cost. They take a college credit bearing course immediately after completing this. So it's a great opportunity for our students not to waste time and money after they graduate. It also counts for one of their 4 required math credits. We also have Compass Odyssey. This is really an online course for students and a battery of courses. For students who have not been successful in the traditional classroom the first time around, they get opportunities to retake the credit. They do have highly qualified teachers there to help them. They're facilitating the learning, and the students are getting this at their own pace. So this is a great opportunity. This year we had approximately 200 students go through that program in all 4 high schools. I should go back and say the college development algebra, there were 90 students this year that will have completed the course. So that's some good numbers for us. We also have the Virtual Learning Academy, and this is something that you all every year help us run and facilitate for our students. And these are courses for those students that really need flexibility in their schedule. These are students that oftentimes take multiple band, music-related courses that can't fit in some of the AP courses that they want. They have to make decisions. So in order for us to help them not have to make so many decisions and not get something they want or need, we provide them the opportunity to go through the Virtual Learning Academy. This year we had 49 students go through that. The reason the numbers are a little lower this year than in the past is because we've provided so many other opportunities for them to get this done. So in our regular general course offerings and the things that we have developed over the past several years, we've been able to reduce this number because we're actually meeting their needs with the things we're offering during the school day. Our CBI, career-based intervention, we had 108 students during the 2016-17 school year go through this program, and the career-based intervention really are for those students that, for whatever reason, weren't finding complete success during the 9th grade, might not have picked up all the credits that they attempted. So we not only want to provide them another opportunity to get those credits, but to work more in a small group base with a group of teachers that understand they might have some unique needs, a little more attention, a little more focus, and really the attempt to get them more directed towards aspirations to what they want to do when they get out of the high school in the career-based field. So this is another wonderful opportunity, and we are looking now to move this into the 9th grade, hopefully to catch them before any credit deficiencies happen. So next year we'll be overlapping 9th and 10th grade, and then we really do want to focus on those freshman transition students coming right into this program in the 9th grade. Obviously, credit flexibility, it's been around for several years. The numbers are lower here as well than in the past, and I'll explain that a little bit. The credit flexibility, again, is for a student that might want to take a course that we don't offer, but would still count towards competencies and showing an acquisition of certain standards for courses that we do offer. So it gives students the ability to kind of create their own path to a coursework and get high school credit for that. Obviously, there's a committee at the building that makes sure the standards align with things that they're supposed to know and be able to do in our regular general classes. And the reason it's 80 is actually because a bulk of those students, approximately 50 of those students, are students that are testing out of Spanish 1 and Spanish 2 because that is their first language. They can speak it, they can read it, they can write it. So why go through taking the course when you can do that? We give the test out option, which is part of Credit Flex. So we continue to offer that to our students as well. So everybody knows College Credit Plus at this point. These are courses that are offered in one or more of our high schools, okay? These are courses that students get high school credit for graduation and also earn college credits. And I've listed basically the course, the number of students, and the schools that are offering them. I will say this is the list that you will see expand the most next year. We've already added some English 1100, some government College Credit Plus courses, and a few more history courses. So this number will definitely jump significantly next year. You see 496 students took advantage of College Credit Plus courses that are offered in our home high schools. These are courses that are taught by our teachers who are considered adjunct. And that is probably a 35% increase over last year. Now, College Credit Plus, these are students that are individual students are taking courses on a college campus. And I believe the number's probably maybe a little higher than that, but by 5 or 6 students. We didn't get complete numbers from all the colleges, but right now we know we have 71 students that are accessing College Credit Plus on a college campus, usually done either after the school day is over, or they have so many credits towards high school already that they can afford to spend the entire day on the college campus and get those college credits. The Accelerated Learning Center, I want to show a little bit of growth. As you know, next year will be our 3rd year of that program, and the first year we had 61 students. This year we had 142 students. Next year we have 208 students. We have a couple spaces left in some of the programs, so I'm hoping that number gets up to a little bit more around 215, but we've maxed out all 3 general liberal arts programs. We've maxed out the seating for our software development program, and we probably still maybe have 10 seats left for the applied sciences. But it has been wonderful growth here. And the opportunities range from anywhere from 30 college credits to 36 college credits upon completion of the 2-year program. Overall, I just wanted to put all the numbers together. Last year, we had 336 students take 586 courses. This year, 593 students taking 1,385 courses. Next year, on pace for that 750 number. I would not at all be surprised if we shot way past that. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to make any declarations today because Dr. Wide holds me to them every time. So I'm not going to say it, but I'm shooting for more than 750. What was that? I'm not saying it again. They probably have it recorded somewhere. So one of the things, so these are the options that really get us to that college career ready preparation. I was asked to share some information about the alternate pathway to graduation. We've had this alternate pathway to graduation ever since standardized testing has come in that's dependent upon students passing to graduate. Typically, students have to have a 93% attendance rate over all 4 years of high school. They have to have a 2.5 GPA in the subject of the test that they have not yet passed all 4 years. They have to pass all tests except one test that they don't pass has to at least have a score of 390 or higher. The proficiency cutoff for OGT was 400. They have to have letters of recommendation. So knowing that we've moved from the OGT to now the end of course exams where 18 points are pretty tough to come by. I think there's been a lot of reporting across the state about that. There was a proposal from Ohio Department of Education, I think to a group of legislators, to look at two other options for this. And this is what was proposed. I am not convinced that this proposal will be accepted. My understanding is that the legislative folks think that ODE then has the ability to just make their own decisions, maybe lower the score from 18 points to another number. I think their fear is that if they let this happen for the class of 2018, it will remain in the law and they will have trouble getting it out. So they've kind of passed it back to ODE to make choices about the graduating class of 2018. So I'm presenting it to you so you know what's been presented. But I am not confident that it will go past our sharing of this information. So students, there's two groups. They've added a career technical alternative pathway, basically, where students have to take all the end of course exams, complete a career tech program, and accomplish one of those three following on the left. Average score proficient across all web exams, earned a recognized industry credential or a set of credentials worth 12 points, or complete 250 hours of workplace participation experience. This would be great because we know through the programming alone we meet most of that. On the other side, we have the students that are either looking at the ACT College Career Readiness benchmark score or looking at the 18 points of end of course exams. The alternate that was proposed were that they have to take all end of course exams and retake once any English or math exam where they scored 1 point. Then fulfill 2 of the 8 conditions up here. 93% attendance rate, their senior year only. 2.5 GPA senior year only. You see the difference between what's happening now is all 4 years versus senior year only in those 2 areas. Complete a senior capstone project. Complete 120 hours of work experience or community service. Earn a 3 or more in a college credit plus course. Complete an AP program and score a score of 3 or higher in which they would earn a college credit. Maybe score at least a level 3 on 3 sections of the work keys exams for a total of 9 points. And then the last would be the industry credential or group of credentials worth at least 3 points. So thought they were good proposals, but that it is what it is. It's what's proposed. I have a feeling ODE will have this back in their hands and have to make some other decisions at this point. But we keep up on the current decision making and what's happening, and we'll keep you posted. As soon as we know, you will know.